Nithyanandam, KAILASA, the roots from Hinduism and the fruits to the whole world. Talking about Kailasa, the first nation for Hindus, there's so much of questions that the internet is literally burning with. People want to know, what does Kailasa stand for? Why was it created in the first place? And what is Kailasa? Is it a country? And what are the principles that it stands for? What does it represent? And there's so many questions. There's so much of speculations around Kailasa. And today we are going to be having the answers to what is Kailasa, what, when, why, and how Kailasa from a very, very special person. And for me personally, or for both of us personally, she has been our mentor, our guide, and more like a very, very, very close, like a mother to us. And like us, for thousands of young women, she is a huge inspiration. And to join us in our show, we welcome Ma Nithyanandamayi Swami, whom we fondly refer to as Akka. Nithyanandam Akka.
Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam. Thank you so much for making me a very special guest in the show today. And it's, as always, very nice to see you both.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you so much for taking your time and joining with us. And every one of us, I'm sure, are waiting to hear these answers from you because your journey to where you are today is an inspiration in itself to so many of us. Starting out as young as 16-year-old as an actress, making it so successful, and then venturing into so many philanthropic activities, whether volunteering in so many NGOs, standing up for like so many rights like women's rights, LGBTQ rights, and such progressive contributions that you have done. And most importantly, standing as a sannyasi initiated by Swamiji for so many years with all the attacks, all the persecution, everything. The tremendous strength that you have demonstrated is an inspiration not just to us as female monks, but so many young girls out there who look up to someone, how name shaming, how all of these criticism is handled. You are a big source of inspiration for all of us. And being such a huge inspiration and being a part of this huge revival of Kailasa, if we have to ask, what is Kailasa in maybe two lines, what would be your answer?
Kailasa stands for Paramashivatvam, the Paramashiva principle in human beings. That's what Swamiji says. When he says Kailasa stands as a beacon for taking responsibility for all problems in the world through the principles of Hinduism. The roots are from Hinduism, but the fruits are for the whole world, as you said rightly in the beginning. The deep roots of Hinduism is meant for each and every human being in the world, which is why Kailasa is expanding its network through diplomatic dialogues and other so many activities which we've already been doing. If you see Swamiji's history, he is the greatest inspiration for humanity. Starting as young as 3, being trained into yoga, sannyas. I think he knows everything in the dimension of Hinduism. If you see as Hinduism in the framework that we know of, whether it's rituals, yoga, puja, the lifestyle of a proper Hindu, authentic Hindu, let me say, waking up at Brahma Muhurta, doing the yoga, then doing the Hindu rituals that is depicted in the Veda Agamas by Paramashiva himself. He started this at the age of 3, and he still continues it despite his tremendous success. That dedication, that
So true.
sacrifice, let me say, I think is an inspiration for all of us. And most important, I feel, what is the foundation, the unshakable foundation for Kailasa is Swamiji himself. As Swamiji has told us many times, and we ourselves have experienced his infinite compassion towards humanity, and his unwavering stand on the principles of dharma. For dharma, he never compromises.
Okay.
Never ever he compromises for dharma. See, that is one of the reasons that the yellow journalism or the trolls or abusers are not able to actually take the smile away from Swamiji's face or any of our faces, because his unwavering stance for dharma, he never compromises on it, never gets blackmailed, he never gets terrorized, never bends, never negotiates for anything that will compromise dharma. I think this is my greatest value I have learned from Swamiji, and this is the greatest value that Kailasa can give and teach humanity. It is very difficult today for a person to stand on the principles because the society is such, corruption is so rampant. Earning wealth any which ways is more important than standing on the principles of dharma and earning wealth. There are so many dilutions, so many distractions of the dharma itself. One thing I would like to actually say is the world is seeing two greatest changes. I think this is a U-turn for the world. One is AI, two is Kailasa. AI has artificial intelligence, and we have cosmic intelligence through Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And that is the game changer for the world today. This is my very firm belief, and every human being deserves to experience the Shiva Tanma in them. I remember years back, Swamiji had once told every human being has the Shiva Tanma in them. It is up to us to make them experience it beyond their self hate, beyond their violence, beyond anything that they believe and disbelieve. It is our responsibility. And if you just make a person experience, even once, have that glimpse of Shiva Tanmay, the ultimate super consciousness inside them, it is from there human beings start taking a U turn. They want to live good, they want to be good,
Yes.
they want to
That is
live
so
on the
beautifully put.
principles of